Nostradamus mentioned in his quatrain 75, century 10. Long awaited, he will not take birth in Europe. India will produce the immortal ruler, seeing wisdom and power of unlimited scope. Asia will bow before this conquering scholar. Now I shall discuss about the immortality of diamond, its analysis and proof, and I shall just discuss what he has said about it. On November 16, 1958, he discussed, I am saying that I shall live forever. Vedas have mentioned free of sorrow, death, and disease. And this forever means unless the whole human race see my form. Why I am saying so? Death is the prejudice of every human being and it is destined. But now I have become free of it. The meaning of birth and death run simultaneously. But I am not accepting it. I live forever with this form. Otherwise, before death, I shall say that all these are nothing but works. You may charge me then, what are all these? I will say then, yes, this is one. So you see my form. Now you are the authorities of all this, and it is true. You bless me so that this becomes universal. I want to get the whole human race within me. People may call me insane, but actually I am in a cool brain. I am explaining this matter with logic, and this is mentioned in Kaivalla and Vibhutipad, written thousands of years ago. We cannot still conceive the final conclusion of this phenomenon, though there must be an effect of it, and in future we can see. When there is a work, there must be the ultimate effect. Here a gentleman named Mani came and said that he saw me with shaved head 25 years back sitting at Chetlahat, a marketplace at Calcutta. At first he could not recognize, but when I shaved my head one day, he said, I have seen you with such shaved head sitting at Chetlahat. Chetlahat means the place of universal consciousness. It indicated that I would be in existence in this form within the consciousness of every human being forever, and this is the explanation of my immortality. Diamond is still seen in dreams and reality even after his demise in 1967 among innumerable people, not only in India but in many parts of the world, being God the preceptor of the seers, guiding and teaching them the mystery of yoga within a human body, and thus they get the supreme knowledge to become one with the humanity. On May 3rd, 1959, Diamond discussed on immortality of soul as such. Till today, who has become immortal? None has survived till today with a physical body. If one dies, he cannot be immortal. If I live forever with my physical body, then the meaning of immortality would have been understood. But still this is not conceived. In Sri Ramakrishna's time, in a red hibiscus plant, white flowers were grown. This means that everything is possible in this world of God because He is omnipotent. So this immortality may also come in our life. See, in early ages, the Vedic sages used firewoods for producing light. Then gradually mankind discovered oils, gases, and now electricity for producing light. With these betterments, there is a possibility that one day man will acquire immortality. Now, it cannot be said that the soul is immortal because unless there is existence of physical body, soul cannot exist. The Vedic sages have mentioned that the soul or Atma is excreted from this physical body. So without body, Atma cannot be imagined. What is happening here? An unknown force is emerging from here, producing action within the human race which I cannot understand. As this force will be strengthened, this phenomenon of seeing my form within the human body will spread more and more. My form is the divine consciousness who wants to transform everybody into my form, because with betterment he wants to convert everyone into one. Now, here is the strange story of a lady named Purvi Mukherjee, who who saw diamond in physical body in her early age. Purvi Mukherjee is a resident of Kolkata, India. In the month of November-December 2008, one day she was introduced to me by her sister-in-law, Mrs. Sikha Banerjee, who was my office assistant. Mrs. Banerjee told me that she uses to see many divine dreams very frequently. While I asked her, she narrated a very strange incident happened in her life when she just completed higher secondary examination at the age of 18. This was the narration. In 1980, one day I went to Garia market near my residence. After shopping, I wanted to go back home. Suddenly, I noticed an old gentleman in the market wearing a full sleeved Punjabi and dhoti, having slight greyish short cut hair and French cut beard. With a sweet smiling face, he was looking at me again and again. I was very surprised at his look, though I was not feeling any hesitation or uneasiness. On the contrary, he seemed to be very familiar to me, as if for a long time. However, with a confused mind, I returned home, but still now, after so many years, I could not forget that smile, and I am having divine dreams since then. When I asked her about dreams, she told me one day I saw in a dream the number 14 encircled with an illuminating light. Hearing this dream, instantly I brought the Bengali book of Diamond Dharma Anubhati, written by Diamond. English version is Religion and Realization. I showed her the serial number 14 of that book, where it is written about the first meeting of Sri M, that means Mahendra Nath Gupta, writer of Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita, Bengali version of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, who, after his first meeting with Sri Ramakrishna, made the comments like this: "Who is this gentleman who seems so familiar to me? It seems to me as if I go back to him again and again. Is he so great?" Then I clarified the dream to her as such. A person who attains Godhood seems familiar to the seer because God is the most lovable, and as soon as she saw the photo, she was overwhelmed with joy and surprise, saying, "Oh, I saw him in the market in 1980. I told her, "You are one of the blessed one upon whom the blessings of God are being showered, as he appeared before you in flesh and blood after 13 years of his demise." Diamond is the example of Upanishad's immortality. On 7th April 1962, Diamond says, "Shatta is seeing his dream. I was telling him so many things, among which only two words he could remember. One, I shall become immortal and live forever. Two, I am not only Shiva, but Shiva and Shakti both. This means so many people saw me and still are seeing me in their dreams, trances, etc. So long they will thrive, I shall also thrive. As many human beings will live, I shall live within them. This is the immortality, but not in the traditional sense. As when a man dies, he becomes great and his birthday is celebrated. Is it immortality? No. After a few days, people will forget that. Sri Ramakrishna said, to donate knowledge is the best donation. No, even this is not the best donation. Then what? To become one with the humanities. And that is announced by the human race. This is endless, eternal. They are offering this donation to me. What is that? Oneness. So these people who are seeing my form within them are being transformed into my form. When they will extinct, I shall also extinct and be merged into Brahma. But that will never happen, and so I shall become immortal. In the mother's embryo, there is a seed of life. No other foreign elements can trespass there. This law is eternal. That seed is transformed into the form of a human being and comes out. This is Shiva, and the body is Shakti or power. It seems separate by illusion, but that is not true. There are no two separate entities. One is the extension of the other. The form which exists within the seed of the life of human being is my form. Shvetashvatara Upanishad has mentioned on immortality thus: the person in truth, this whole world is whatever has been and whatever will be, also ruler of the immortality, and whatever grows up by food,